Hi, good afternoon. This is Traffic Warden Woon Sir, here to give you another quick tutorial on how to give effective communication over video call or over a walkie-talkie using the NATO phonetic alphabet letters and call sign. To give, for example, distress signal or distress call to activate police or to summon backup reinforcement. And also to be able to report on certain vehicle. Let's say a traffic violator, you want to report on the license plate. Okay, so I'm going to give you three scenarios. First is reporting on traffic violator using by citing the license plate of vehicle, doing it with tact and secrecy, and doing it with discretion so that the driver or the family or the friends or the entourage around will not be alerted to you, will not overhear your conversation. So you have to use call sign and phonetic alphabet letters using phonetic alphabet letters and call sign to be able to read out the license plate number. So that's the first scenario. Second scenario I'm going to give you is when you're calling for backup reinforcement, how to use phonetic alphabet letter and call sign to summon reinforcement and backup. And lastly, the third scenario would be, example, I want to activate police. How will I use call sign and phonetic alphabet letter to help in encoding my message? So basically all this, the idea is for me to encode. The security officer on the ground must be able to encode your message. The receiver on the other end must be able to decode and decipher your message. So I encode my message so that the public will not hear, so that the public will not know what I'm talking about. Then the receiver on the other end in control has to be able to decode and decipher my message or instruction. Okay, so the three scenarios I present to you. Number one, reporting vehicle license plate. Number two, summoning or calling for reinforcement or backup. Three would be to activate police. So I have two walkie-talkie. For the sake of this demonstration, I will be putting one down near my phone so that you can hear loud and clear. Because if I put the two walkie-talkie very close range, right, and I talk, right, it's going to have interference. Okay, so it'll be something like this. Can you hear me? You see the loud noise? Very noisy, very noisy. So I have to place my walkie-talkie one away lah. So one closer to my phone.
Radio call check, over. Comms check, over. Lima Charlie Tango Yankee, Lima Charlie Tango Yankee, Lima Charlie Tango Mikey.
Around this range, that would be good. Okay, so say let's go straight to it. Let's say example, you are on duty, right, and you are walking solo alone, like patrolling. You notice one vehicle parked in the wheel clamp zone. You want to comms back to control. Right? But you notice there's someone hanging around the car area there. Could be the driver. And of course, you don't want to alert the driver. You want to give the driver a heck care feeling as though like, wow, you are a typical, security uncle, old man, cannot be bothered lah, turn a blind eye, heck care lah, that kind of thing. Because why? You were afraid he come and wallop you, right? So you pretend you see, you didn't see, you blind, you pretend you act blind, act blur, right? Act blur, live longer lah. So anyway, whatever it is, when you are reporting, you want to be tactful, do it with tact. Everything's done in secrecy and discretion and with tact. So you are tactful and you are being able to do the job without alerting him. That's the whole idea. Okay, so you have to encode your message, encode the license plate when you're reading out, so that the receiver on the other end will be able to decode and decipher your message or instruction. So let's say, for example, if I see the car, let's say it's parked in the wheel clamp zone, so it will not be tactful at all for me to say something like this.
Move to control, take note of the vehicle parked in the wheel clamp zone. SLT 3459E.
Example, SLT 3459E.
Take note of the vehicle parked in the wheel clamp zone. SLT 3459E. Hurry up, send for. Take note, and then follow on this.
Example. Okay, you will not be tactful at all to say something like this because you say loud and clear. You're basically reading out the license plate, so the driver is able to hear it. So what you want to do is you want to vary your tone up and low, high and low lah. Go loud, go soft, go loud and so go soft. Example, something like this. When I'm reading out the license plate, the first three alphabets, SLT, I will read it out in call sign, phonetic alphabet letter, call sign. and I'll repeat it. Then I will whisper, or I'll lower my tone, lower my voice by a few decibels, audio level by a few decibels. I lower my tone when I'm reading out the numeral. I will whisper. And then the E, I will also whisper. Something like this.
Wound to control, take note of vehicle, Sierra Lima Tango, 3459, Echo, 3459, Echo. Over.
Copy, message copied. Roger. Example, something like that. Or I can do something like like when I'm reading out 5 and 9, you can add an R behind 5, and you can add an R behind 9, so it will be pronounced as fiver, niner. You can do that too. You can add R behind 5 and R behind 9, so it becomes fiver, niner. So instead of reading out 3, 4, 5, 9, you read out 3, 4, fiver, niner. 3, 4, fiver, niner. Then when you read out the last alphabet, E, right, echo, right, you can add a more humorous comical tick to it, a comical effect to it, so you can go like echo, 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 echo. So your partner here, you will know, okay, it's echo, E, because why he's echoing, echo, 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 as if like the echo bouncing off the wall. So you can go something like this. See, yeah?
Wound to control, take note of illegal parking, traffic violator with the vehicle license plate Sierra Lima Tango, 3459, Echo, 3459, Echo, 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 Echo. Over.
Copy, message copied, Roger. Something like that. Something like that. You can go high and low. When you're reading out the license plate, you don't have to be all one shot. It can be Sierra Lima Tango, 3459, 3459, echo, 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 echo. Something like that. Okay, that is one tip when I'm reading out license plate, and I want to be tactful, and I don't want people to be aware. Especially if the driver, if I suspect the person nearby is a driver, or maybe the friend or someone close by who can overhear a conversation. Now, the next scenario I want to talk about is when you are calling for backup. Let's say you are working in a shit place like Orchard Towers, a lot of gang fight on the hanky-panky place where a lot of gang fight here and there, or just any normal night spot with a lot of gang fight, and you are like an old man, middle age, and you know you cannot take on all these guys, right? They are all one gang and they are stronger than you, they are younger than you, and you know that you cannot win them in a fight. Just by staring at them and they stare at you, you already die already. You know, if looks can kill, you have died by misadventure. You know, that sort of thing. In a situation like that, what you want to do is you want to call for backup, right? So it will be something like this. Again, same thing. You give them the impression that you are heck care, uncle security, like you just don't want trouble, like just get out of here, just get out here, and then give the impression that you are going away, but actually you are keeping an eye on them. You are still patrolling. You are still staying in one corner, looking at what they're doing. But obviously, you are reporting back to control. But obviously, you want to do it with tact and be more discreet. Of course, what you're trying to do is you call for backup. So it'll be something like this.
Wound to control. Calling for Bravo, uniform, Romeo. Calling for Bravo, uniform, Romeo. Calling for Bravo, uniform, Romeo. Calling for Romeo. Chop. Over.
Copy, message copied, Roger. So example, when you say that, basically what I'm trying to encode is, what I'm trying to say is this. Call for backup reinforcement. Bravo, uniform, Romeo. BUR. Call for backup reinforcement. Calling for backup reinforcement. Calling for backup reinforcement. Romeo. Reinforcement. Chop. Faster, hurry up, double up. That's the whole idea. Because why? We want a sheer force, and we want presence, sheer force, sheer strength to deter all these troublemakers. So we want more people, more reinforcement down. That's the idea. And that's why I go like this.
Wound to control. Yes. Call for Bravo, Uniform, Romeo. Bravo, Uniform, Romeo. Chop, 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 chop.
Example. Now, of course, all of us, we have a different way of doing it. But I think between you and your partners or your team, you can liaise what are the methods of calling for sending out distress signal or distress call or activating police. You can use different wordings to describe, I mean different word to activate backup reinforcement or to activate police. But this is my method lah. Bravo, Uniform, Romeo, backup reinforcement. Okay, so Bravo, Uniform, Romeo is backup reinforcement. Romeo, Romeo, Romeo. 3 times sense of urgency, right? And this is very critical, right? Reinforcement, reinforcement, reinforcement. Chop, 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 chop. Faster, faster, hurry up, double up. Double up. That's the whole idea. Now, the third one I want to talk about is when you're activating police. Let's say, example, you're on the ground and you see something and you want to inform your superior to activate the police, but you don't want to be seen doing it, as it would be too obvious, example. So you use your walkie-talkie and you comms back to control to let them know to activate the police, right? And again, same thing, you probably want to give them a heck care impression as though like you are like bo cham lah, you know, that sort of thing. But actually you are reporting back to control. Okay, so you go something like this. Something like this, huh?
Wound to control. Activate. Bravo, India, Bravo. Activate. Bravo, India, Bravo. Activate. Bravo, India, Bravo. Niner, over. Niner, over.
Control, copy, message copy, roger out. So basically what I'm trying to say is this. I'm encoding my message to call police. What I'm saying is this. Activate boys in blue.
Activate. Bravo, India, Bravo.
BIB. Bravo, India, Bravo. BIB. Boys in blue. Boys in blue refer to police. Okay, it's like a UK thing lah. You know, it's this boys in blue thing. This term is coined in the UK lah. This is to describe like London Metropolitan Police as, you know, boys in blue being policemen. Okay, so same thing when I say Bravo India, Bravo, BIB, it means boys in blue. So my superior, my team will understand really. When I say Bravo India, Bravo, it means boys in blue, and that means police. That means activate police. Activate Bravo India, Bravo. Activate boys in blue, which is activate police. And when I say this, nine,
over. Nine, over.
Basically, it means 999. 999 over. That means 999 is police, ma. 999 over. That means come over right now. 999 over, come over right now. 999 over, come over right now. Earlier on, I mentioned you can add R to 9 and R to 5. So you can pronounce 5 as fiver, 9 as niner. So as to not let the member of public know that you're saying 5 or 9. So if I say
activate Bravo, India, Bravo, niner, over.
What I'm trying to say is activate boys in blue, police, 999 over. 999 over now, immediate. That means it's very serious. Immediate, we need police to back us up. Call them up immediately. Dispatch the police over right now. Okay, so that is how I would use NATO phonetic alphabet letters and call sign to play around with my message, to encode my message. And of course, on the other end, on control, right, your partner is supposed to be able to decode and decipher your information. So before you all do all this coding, encoding, you must liaise with each other. When you're calling for distress, when you're doing distress call, distress signal, right, calling for backup reinforcement, what are the wordings you want to use? What are the words you want to use? Like for me, it will be Bravo, Uniform, Romeo. For me, police would be niner, over, and Bravo, India, Bravo, boys in blue, police. 999, boys in blue, police. So between you guys, you all can come up with your own creative ways and have fun doing it. Come up with your own creative phonetic alphabet letter and call sign to be able to encode your message, to be able to let your partner decode and decipher, and then send the relevant help that's needed. Okay, that for added reinforcement when you're on the ground, especially when you're on the ground alone patrolling, or you are with your partner, but obviously you need sheer force of presence and you need sheer force, security force, and presence on the ground, or you need to activate police. This is what you're going to do lah. So likewise, when you're reporting traffic violator, illegal parking lah, wheel clamp zone areas, you can just go with this as well. You can play around with the NATO phonetic alphabet letters and call sign.
Sierra, take note, vehicle license plate Sierra Lima Tango 345er9er Echo 345er9er Echo.
At least even if the owner is around, he won't know that you're saying SLT 3459E, because what he's hearing is Sierra Lima Tango, assuming he doesn't know about call sign, right? He will probably he'll be like, whatever. He won't suspect unless you say 3459 very loudly, and he will know lah. So that's why I have to say
345er9er 345er9er,
and I have to
345er9er Echo 345er9er Echo,
and I have to lower my noise, lower my volume a little, lower the tone a bit, so he cannot pick up. But in doing so, I have to repeat lah.
345er9er Echo. Take note that Sierra Lima Tango 345er9er 345er9er Echo. Over.
So something like this. So when you play around with this, it's unlikely that they will know you are talking about the vehicle, unless of course they themselves are highly trained as well. They are not the uninitiated, but they also are aware. Maybe they were also formerly in the police or military, and they are familiar with all this military police radio communication. So that's about it. Pretty much what I want to share with you, my method of using NATO phonetic alphabet letters and call sign to give out distress call or distress signal and to report on license plate without having to alert anyone, being discreet about it. It's all about discretion, secrecy, done with tact, being tactful lah, so that they won't suspect that you are actually reporting on them. Alright, so that's pretty much about it. This video is more of helping ASO, authorized security officer or security officer who are doing duty on the ground to be able to report tactfully lah, and obviously use simple communication language to report. Don't need to be so flowery and add so many flowers. Don't need to add so many flowery stuff. Just sweet, concise, succinct information, short and sweet and simple, is what is really needed. Because too much noise is no good lah. Too much noise, you fail to report what you want to report also. So it's very important to be able to cut short your information. So that's about it. This video, I hope it's been useful to you guys. And thank you for viewing. Thank you.